Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today, episode 91 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode and you click the I in the top right of the screen, go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, go check out that video description for our Linktree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. That video description also has information on channel memberships, ad-free, extended length videos, and more, merch discounts, part of that, and more. Down there, like I said, in the video description, or you can grab more information in the join button below the video. 2 races for you all today. Only two. Going back to our roots with this one, I guess. So Port Royal is going to be the first one here in the 305 sprint car at the regional level. We've been running pretty well so far. So first race at Millbridge. Why these cars race at Millbridge, I have no earthly idea, but we finished third in that one. And then we racked off 2 wins in a row. First one at Willow Creek, the second one at I-55. So we are top of the point standings with a 38-point lead right now over Dylan Smith, 40 points over Andrew Boyer, and what would that be? 42? No. 46 over Mike Malier in 4th. And Ian Detweiler is there tied for 4th. So Port Royal is going to be the first race here today, and then we'll head to the first showcase race of the 305 regional season at Weedsport. We're going to have a sponsor by the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. As far as parts and repairs, not any immediate repairs needed, I should say. But as far as upgrades, we're still waiting to get to about the $150,000 mark before we do any upgrades. Before we do the next engine upgrade. Everything else is level 4. Engine is the only thing that is not. So Port Royal is up first. Let's head to the track. All right, we got our goal time in both practice and qualifying, but we only qualified 11th. And I'm very confused, but it is what it is. We're starting 3rd in heat race number 1. 5, 10... So it's probably going to be top 4. They'll take 20 from the heat races and then 5, so we'll start 25. So let's just head to the track, see what's up with this one. We're starting 3rd, top 4 to the A main. Yep. Top 2 to the A main. We're starting in the 3rd position, like I said. We are ready to go here in this one. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. We already got mud on our visor. Come on. Looking to the inside of Hackenberry, maybe. No, nothing doing. He'll jump out ahead of us. We'll settle into 3rd. That was weird. We hit the red line already? Getting up to speed, we hit red line. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, we're going to have to drop the gear ratio even more. But we are looking to the inside of Cody Hackenberry down the back straightaway. I'm very confused with what's going on with our gearing here. Yep, we barely touched the red line there. If you saw it flash red just a second. We're kind of in no man's land right now. No man's land, as I'd like to describe it, is equidistant between the car in front and the car behind. About half a second in front, a little more than half a second behind. So I think for the A main, because I don't believe we're going to transfer into the qualified dash unless we're able to reel in Hackenberry and get by him. Wow, we were way on the red limiter there. So yeah, I'm going to have to drop the gear ratio down to a 490. Very confused with what's going on here. We just ran our fastest lap ever. I'm so confused right now. Halfway home in this one. We're running in the 3rd position right where we started. Donnie Hendershot out to a commanding race lead at this point. Cody Hackenberry is in 2nd. We are 3rd, like I said, and Dylan Smith has the 4th and final A-main transfer spot at the moment, as he's got about a second on 5th place Brett Thompson. Everybody pretty strung out so far in this one. There's a few cars back behind us that are closer together, but I don't think it's not anything that's going to be defining for the A-main or anything like that. Hackenberry starts to extend his gap on us here in this one, as race leader Donnie Hendershot putting cars a lap down here in the heat race. We're going to have to do some setup adjustments here in this one. 2 laps to go from announcer man Johnny Gibson from the Speed Palace of Port Royal Speedway. And we go from qualifying first, winning our heat races handily, I might add, to qualifying 11th and now running 3rd in a heat race. Something doesn't add up here. Last lap here as we're going to come around and big flip off of turn 4. No caution. That's a 3rd place finish. Wow. Did y'all see that? He was going over and over. We'll start 11th in the A main. Donnie Hendershot, Cody Hackenberry both transfer through to the qualified dash, though. We finished 3rd, and Dylan Smith in 4th. Those 2 cars will also go through to the A main. Everybody else going to have to run a last chance race. All right, so no qualified dash for us today. We're going to drop the rear end ratio down 1 to help eliminate us bouncing off the rev limiter, but A main up next here from Port Royal Speedway in the 305. Here we go. Amen from the 305 sprint car at Port Royal Speedway, getting ready to go green flag here. Matthew Swift starting 12th. He finished 3rd in Heat 2. And he won the B main. Ricky Holden starting 4th after a 4th place run in the qualified dash. We finished 3rd in Heat race number 1. So we're going to start from the 11th position here at Port Royal. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. We are underway here in A main action. 30 laps is the distance. 3-0 here at Port Royal. We already got a little bit of damage. Matthew Swift, a little bit of contact there with Swift down the back straightaway. We're going to fall back to the 13th position, -2 on our starting spot after a little bit of incidental contact with Matthew Swift. We'll get right back up to 11th, though, as we get by Bolak and Swift. Oh boy, almost get into Cody Hackenberry. Doing a little more contact with Swift there. Tight confines here, Port Royal. We ride in the 11th position as we complete lap number 2. 2 laps complete here. Oh, we got a good run through turns 1 and 2. We're going to get to the inside of Hackenberry. We'll grab P10. We're now into the top 10 in this one. Looks like Malaire finally figuring out his demons. We got a car upside down in front of us. It's Andrew Boyer. Caution is out. Andrew Boyer goes flipper dipper doodah down the front straightaway here. I can barely see him with all the mud on my visor. Mike Kaiser is 3rd, Jake Waters 4th, Ricky Holden 5th, Rowdy Hefner 6th, Dustin Young is 7th. We ride in the 8th position. Green flag back out here at Port Royal. All right, we're going to be mired on the top side here on the restart. Wasn't able to get down to the bottom, but actually we are going to be able to get a good run off of turn number 2 to the outside of Dustin Young to grab the 7th position. A little bit of contact with Young. No harm, no foul. We'll keep her going in the right direction. We're now going to look to the outside of Rowdy Hefner. Ooh, that was almost a big mistake there. We'll fall back to 9th as Hackenberry gets by. Oh boy, let's not try to push the envelope like that anymore. Let's not push the issue any more than we need to. Let's drop now to the bottom, get to the inside of Hackenberry. Yes, sir. Put us now back into P8 as we get by Hackenberry. Through 1 and 2, we're going to get to the inside of Dustin Young as well, as we're going to have a good run off of 2. Now to the inside of Hefner. Put us now into P6 as we start to get to the front of the field with 7 laps complete. 7 laps complete in this one. We're still bouncing off the rev limiter. I don't understand the gearing in this car at all. Good run off of 2. We'll get to the inside of Waters down the back straightaway, and we'll grab P5. Now into the top 5 in this one with only 8 laps completed. 22 to go. 22 laps to go. We got a good run off at 2 once again down the back straightaway to the inside of Ricky Holden now. Put us into P4 as we clear Holden off of turn 4. We are making up for lost time in this one. Only 9 laps complete. We work lap number 10 in this one. Top 3 cars out to a decent gap on us now. Who is that? Matt Miller, I believe it is, with 10 laps complete, is your race leader. Donnie Hendershot is second. Mike Kaiser third. We ride in the fourth position after starting 11th. Ricky Holden is fifth. Jake Waters sixth. The two cars directly behind us. We've got about 1.1 seconds at the line. 1.1 second at the line to the car in front of us, Mike Kaiser. We'll see how much that gap increases or decreases here this time. We are able to do nothing with that gap as it maintains at 1.1. We're going to try now going to the top side here through 1 and 2, see if that helps our cause out at all as the race leader starts to get closer to the back of the field and starts to have a little bit of competition with Donnie Hendershot. 17 to go, quickly approaching the halfway point here in this one at Port Royal. We're going to dive back down to the bottom because I think that's where we need to be. Tried that top side through 1 and 2, lost a couple tenths of a second. Andrew Boyer, the slow car here, running in the back of the field, bringing out that one and only caution so far in this one. He will secede his positioning on the racing surface to the faster cars as we stay in the fourth position. This time by, we are halfway home, 15 down, 15 to go here at Port Royal. Port Royal Speedway, the site of race number 4 of the 305 Regional Sprint Car Series. We are slowly but surely catching up with Mike Kaiser. Would love to have a podium spot here in this one. We have not finished outside of the top 3 so far in this one. Granted, we've only run 3 races and we finished third, first. So that's a thing. But still, I don't want to finish outside of the top 3 if I don't need to. So we are reeling in Kaiser here again, slowly but surely. But you look up in front of us, we got a gaggle of vehiculars right up there in front of us. I have a feeling something is going to happen with those cars. So we need to keep our eyes peeled and look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Flipper dipper doodah. Caution is out. Caution out in this one. Mike Miller is your race leader. Donnie Hendershot is second. Mike Kaiser third. We are fourth. And Ricky Holden holds on to the 5th spot. We are ready to go. Restart is out. Green flag is back out. Whatever I was trying to say. Words. Ooh, get a little wobbly there as we try to get to the inside of Kaiser. Contact with Holden puts us into the wall as we lose 5th. 4th to Holden and lose 5th to Waters, but we're going to get right back by Waters, put us back into P5. Now after the restart, we have 10 laps to go. Ricky Holden goes 5th to 3rd on the first lap of the restart, but I think he and Hendershot are going to have some words after this one because that was not a very clean pass, if I do say so myself. We'll get by Hendershot as well, put us now back into the 4th spot. Ricky Holden pulling side by side with Mike Kaiser down the back straightaway. It's a drag race as Malaire is able to extend his race lead on the two of them as they run side by side. Oh! Holden gets into it with Kaiser. Kaiser goes upside down. We sneak on by and put ourselves into P2. Malaire is your race leader. We are second now. Mike Kaiser third. Ricky Holden fourth. Donnie Hendershot is 5th. Ready to go. Restart. Green flag. Back out. All right, we got to get to the bottom now. All right, there we go. Malaire gets a good jump and gets out ahead of us. We ride into second position. We're going to have 6 laps to go. This time by, I don't really think we've got anything for Malaire, but Ricky Holden was able to get by the slow car of Kaiser on the restart. He was the cause for the caution. And boy, Donnie Hendershot is on a move as well. He's back up to 3rd as this time by will be 5 laps to go in this one. 5 laps to go in this one. Mike Malaire out to the race lead. We are in the 2nd position. Donnie Hendershot 3rd. Ricky Holden 4th. Rowdy Hefner now has the 5th spot. Remember in this one, we started 11th. Worked our way up through the field up to a top 2 spot. We were in 4th, and then 2nd and 3rd got together. One of them goes flipper dipper doodah. And we sneak on by to grab 2nd. Now we just got to hold on to it for the next 3 laps. No changes in the top 5 so far in this one, as we have 3 laps to go. We're going to slide a little bit high through 1 and 2, maybe help the handle of the car. Through 3 and 4, now 2 laps remain. Hendershot has reeled us in. He's right on our back bumper, riding in our tire tracks. But now he goes high side through 1 and 2. We go low side. We'll pull away a little bit on Hendershot there through 1 and 2. This time by Doctor's Jacket is in the air. 1 lap to go. Sounded like Christopher Walken there. 1 lap to go. Here in the race at Port Royal. How do you do? Checker flag is out. Checker flag out here. We're going to finish second. I'm so sorry for that. Terrible impression. But we're going to finish second. Not a bad result for us here after starting 11th. Mike Malaire gets the win. His second on the year. We finish in the second position. Donnie Hendershot comes home third. Ricky Holden fourth. And Rowdy Hefner will round out the top 5 here at Port Royal. Second place finish at Port Royal. We'll hold on to the points lead as Malaire closes in a little bit. He gained 4 points. Gained 4 points on us, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88. He's now 42 points behind us instead of 46. So gains a few more points on us, but no harm, no foul. We'll stay top of the board here. Let's go to the pay window. Grab our earnings. More merch in the race payout. That's how these guys make a living doing this stuff. $28,124 in total. Let's head back to the race shop. All done here at Port Royal Speedway with our second place run. And we are going to have a lot of repairs to make. Maybe that's why we were so slow towards the end of that one, but it is what it is. Weed Sport is up next, and it is our first showcase race of the season here with the 305. Let's repair everything, 3165 for the total in repairs there now. It is $103,000. We'll have $27,000 left over. I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm going to do it because being a showcase race, probably only going to be able to get one of these. Oh, we can get 2 of them. We're not going to be able to get the third one. So we got a little more performance. Durability is a slightly less. So we've got 37 performance instead of a 30. Durability is a little lower, but the performance is what I needed more than anything. So just one more upgrade for the level 4 engine. We'll get that after this race. But we'll also have a sponsor at the end of this race. So Weed Sports Showcase 50 laps, 17.5 to the winner. Let's go. All right, qualified in the 11th position. We'll start second in heat race number 2. We'll take top 3 to the aim-in with each one of these. Not really anything I'm going to do to the car right here. So let's just head straight to the track for heat race number 5. Top 3 to the aim-in, top 2 to the qualified dash. It's an all Greg front row as Greg Dabrowski starts on the pole position. Here we go. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. Dabrowski jumps out to a decent gap here on the first set of corners. Jacob Gamola going to slide to our inside here through turns 1 and 2. Grab second on us. We'll do a little slide of our own through 3 and 4 and grab the spot right back. Put us back into second with 9 laps remaining, 1 lap complete. Dabrowski already out to a 1 second lead on us here at Weed Sport. We run in the second position. Jacob Gamola has that third and final A-main transfer spot in this one. We're starting to pull away from him as Dabrowski maintains his gap of about 1 second. Not really pulling away from us, though, as we continue on through this one. Running that kind of unique big block modified line that I've talked about in previous videos. You kind of enter turn 1 really low down by the Jersey barriers and then slide up and then kind of just drive the car straight off the corner right there. Dabrowski's running that line as well, but we're not really gaining and not really losing either as we hit the halfway point in this one. 5 down, 5 to go. Heat race number 5. We are in a qualified dash transfer spot right now behind Dabrowski. Qualifying through to the qualified dash also puts us in the A main. Where you finish the qualified dash is where you start the A main, in case you are unaware. If we are able to hold on to this second place finish and transfer through to the qualified dash, we'll start 11th out of, I guess it'd be 14? No. 12. Yeah, it'll be 12 cars there. So worst we can start in the A main with 2 laps to go was going to be 12th. As of right now, we're starting 11th in the A main. White flag is out. 1 lap remains here at Weed Sport. We are in that qualified dash spot, so we will transfer through to that as Dabrowski gets the race win. Handily, might I add. So good run for him. We're going to come home second. Both Dabrowski and myself will transfer through to the qualified dash and the A main, and Jacob Gamola will be the third and final A main transfer car. Everybody else gonna have to run the last chance race. A main time, we're gonna start from the 10th position because that's where we finished the qualified dash. I'm gonna go to a 5:30. It's probably against my better judgment. No, what did I do? Cancel. I'm gonna go to a 5:10. I just want to see what it does. It might help eliminate some wheel spin we might be experiencing. So A-Main is up next from Weed Sports Speedway. It is the 3rd Street Bakery 305 Sprint Car Showcase. Here we go. A-Main up next. Hey, man, getting ready to start here from Weed Sports Speedway. It's a showcase race. Let's see how we do. Dustin Young starting 11th, finished 11th in the qualified dash. And starting 19th, winning the B main is Rowdy Hefner, finishing 3rd in the Heat Race 3. Kenny Hefner is going to start 15th. We are starting from the 10th position after we finished 10th in the qualified dash. We've got 50 laps, 5-0 to make something happen. Here we go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out on the speedway here. Weed Sport. We're going to look to the inside. And Doug Dotson got pinched down there quite a bit, but I didn't really give him much room there either. We're going to get by and clear Doug Dotson there on the first lap. Put us now into P9. Doug Dotson gets together with Dustin Young, goes for a ride. Caution is out. Caution is out on the speedway. We're going to restart from the 9th position here in this one. We're ready to go. Green flag, back out. Back to racing indeed, announcer man Johnny Gibson. We'll send it in here to turns 1 and 2. Look to the inside of Nathan Gramley. We'll have a good run down the back straightaway, or back stretch. I need to call this stretch. It's not straight. We'll have a good run down the front stretch on Gramley. We'll slide up in front. We'll have the spot. P8 is now ours. Slide up in front of Gramley. And through 3 and 4. Not a great corner there, but we'll hold on to the spot. Through 1 and 2, we now set our sights on Mike Mayberry as we work lap number 5. I have a sneaking suspicion that we are not going to see, or that we are going to see more caution flags in this one. Just got to keep our eyes peeled and our nose clean so we don't get caught up in anything. We work to the inside on Mayberry. Nothing doing just yet. We'll hold on to P8 as we dive to the inside. We got a good run off of 2, but as does he. On the outside drag race into 3, we've got the spot. We've got Mayberry cleared, and we'll have the 7th position here in this one as we complete lap number 7. 7 for 7 on that one. As we set our sights now on 6th place Justin Youngquist, who is hot on the heels of 5th place Dylan Smith. We'll dive hard into the inside of turn 1 as Youngquist goes to the top side. He'll hold on to the spot for now, but he knows we are there. He knows we are here. Maybe it'll force him into a mistake or something. I don't know. But everything been so far so good in this one. Youngquist holds on to the 6th position. We're having a good run off of turn number 4, though, as we have Youngquist set in our sights. 10 laps complete in this one. 10 laps are complete. 1/5 of the way complete with this one as we're going to send it hard into turn number 3. right on the tail tank of Justin Youngquist. Oh, Dodson goes for a ride once more. Dylan Smith comes up the track, can't hold the brake, and we get caught up in it. We'll have to see how bad the car is once we get going here, but we will restart from the 5th position. Ready to go. Green flag back out. Let's see how bad the car is. Oh, my word. That is not good. We'll have to see if we're able to hold on for, 37 more laps in this one. Restarting from P5, mind you, as we look to the inside on Cody Hackenberry. Little contact with little Hackenberry, but we'll keep the car pointed in the correct direction. You know, car, it's handling fine. I don't feel anything that much different. So I'm optimistic. In this one, we're going to look to the inside on Hackenberry once again. Not able to make the pass stick. Is at the line. He'll still have the spot. Youngquist looking to our outside now, trying to grab 5th on us, and he's going to do just that. But it is a drag race down the backstretch into turn 3. Youngquist going to relinquish the spot back to us. Now through 1 and 2. We're going to slide a little high on the entry, but we'll still have the spot off of 2. Now down the backstretch into 3. Top 5 running 1 single file down the front straightaway. Hackenberry looks to the inside on Duke, not able to make anything happen. Where you look to the inside on Hackenberry, and oh my goodness. And we're going to make the pass happen here, entering turn number 1 with a damaged race car nonetheless. Riding in position number 4 as we hunt down. It's, oh, wow. Wow. Youngquist just sent Hackenberry, was that? Into the outside wall down the front stretch. Justin Youngquist is a Justin menace right now. And we've got to keep our eyes on him in case something happens. Front runners now running 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, all side by or nose to tail in this one. As they work around the slow car of Doug Dodson riding in the back of the field. We'll drop to the inside on Dodson, get him cleared. We ride in position number 4 right now. Austin Reed is your race leader. Garrett Bard 2nd. Ken Duke Jr. 3rd. We ride in 4th with Justin Youngquist, the Justin Menace, behind us in 5th. 27 laps to go. We quickly approach the halfway point in this one, as we are, as I like to say, in a little bit of no man's land right now. About equidistant to the car in front and the car behind. But the car behind is quickly closing in. Justin Youngquist, we'll have to keep an eye on him as he approaches us for position number 4. Long green flag run here in this one. As the 3 cars directly in front of us all are, oh boy, Garrett Bard goes for a ride off the right rear of Ken Duke Jr. Caution is out. We're going to restart from the 3rd position now. Austin Reed, your race leader. Ken Duke Jr. in 2nd. We are 3rd. Justin Youngquist 4th. Dylan Smith now in 5th. We are ready to go. Green flag once again back out. We have surpassed the halfway point in this one, by the way. We are now 24 laps to go. So we have 26 laps completed in this one. On the restart, we're going to look to the inside on Ken Duke Jr. Not able to make the pass stick, but Dylan Smith with a heck of a run through 3 and 4. Going to grab 3rd on us through on the restart, on the lap after the restart, whatever. He passed us. That's what I'm trying to say. Dylan Smith does get biased for the 3rd position. That was a short-lived stint in the top 3. Justin Youngquist still behind us in the 5th spot. We ride in 4th as Youngquist now having to contend with Cody Hackenberry. Hackenberry sends Youngquist. We're going to have a caution. No. Youngquist going to fall back a lot of spots there. Hackenberry now to our inside. I'm going to let him go. We know our car's damaged significantly, and a top 5 would not be a bad finish for us here in the showcase race. Ken Duke Jr. is back to the race lead. Austin Reed now in 3rd as Dylan Smith grabs 2nd. Cody Hackenberry in 4th. Right in front of us, we ride in P5. Long green flag runs here, uncharacteristic for Weed Sport Speedway. We've got about a full second back to 6th place Mike Mayberry at the moment as we ride in the 5th position. Top 5 cars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right in front of us, right in a row. Ooh, we got a good run there into turn number 1. We're going to bounce it off the outside wall, though. I thought we were going to be able to make something happen on Hackenberry. Nothing doing just yet. We still hold the 5th spot. Car's starting to get a little tight as we have 16 laps to go here in this one. 16 to go. Things a little strung out, and I don't hate that at all. When things get tightened up here at Weed Sport, that's when things happen. 15 laps to go now here at Weed Sport. And look at that. Hackenberry gets into it. Doug Dodson goes for a ride. Caution is back out. Ken Duke Jr., your race leader. Dylan Smith is second. Austin Reed third. We are fourth. And Cody Hackenberry rounds out your top 5. We're ready to go. Green flag once again back out here from Weed Sport. We'll drop to the inside on Austin Reed as we hold on to the 4th position here on the restart. Down the backstretch through 3 and 4, we will hold on to the spot. Like I said, P4 is ours. Hackenberry is in 5th. No, Dabrowski now in 5th, trying to make something happen there. 12th to 5th for him. Good run as we are 10th to 4th. Riding in the 4th position now with 11 laps to go here at Weed Sport in the showcase. Mind you, we have not finished outside of the top 3 so far in this regional 305 sprint car season. So I would hate for that to end today, but if it does, a top 5 is still pretty darn good. Dabrowski is hounding us for the 4th spot. I believe he's faster than us, but we're going to make it hard for him to get by. If he is faster, he can find a way around us. So Reed and Smith are running side by side, nose to tail quite a bit here, especially off the corners, but Austin Reed has backed up to us now as we start to reel him in with 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go now on the speedway, riding in the 4th position. Ken Duke Jr. still your race leader. Dylan Smith now closing in on Duke for your race lead. We'll ride through the top side there through 3 and 4, not gain any spots, but we'll lose a little bit of time to Austin Reed there in 3rd and get closer to Dabrowski back behind us. 6 laps to go now as we start to reel in Austin Reed once again and pull a little bit on Greg Dabrowski behind us. Great race here for us at Weed Sport. Started 10th, worked our way up to the 4th position now. 5 laps remain. I had to get on the binders there because I thought I was going to hit the inside wall. Thankfully, we don't lose a lot of momentum as Reed is going to get slowed by the slower car of Dodson here on the speedway. 4 laps now remain in this one as we're trying. Oh, we're going to have a restart. Dabrowski gets into Dobson. Dobson goes for another ride. Restart. Ken Duke Jr., your race leader. Dylan Smith second. Austin Reed third. We are 4th. Greg Dabrowski is in 5th. Restart coming here. We are ready to go. Green flag is back out. 2 laps remain here in this one as we got way slow on the go as Austin Reed was blocking with every fiber of his being on this one, but we'll hold on to 4th. 1 lap to go in this one. Last lap here at Weed Sport in the showcase. We'll see what happens here. Are we able to hold on for a top 5? We are. That is a 4th place finish with a damaged race car. I am happy with that. Ken Duke Jr. gets the race win. Dylan Smith comes home second. Austin Reed will round out the top 3 on the podium. We are going to finish 4th, and Justin Youngquist will finish in the 5th spot. Oh boy, that one was nerve-wracking, but we came home with a 4th place finish at Weed Sport and still maintained a points lead. Dylan Smith, however, jumps to 2nd in the point standings over Mike Malaire, who finished 14th in this one. Excuse me, 82, 92, 02, 12. We have a 50, oh my gosh, 50-point lead right now. So I'm happy with that. A 4th place run nets us $12,250 in a payout plus our merch sold. So we're leaving Weed Sport with $28,096. let's put this one in the rear view, head back to the race shop, check out what's up next. All right, all done at Weed Sport Speedway. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep, that's not surprising at all. We got a lot of repairs to do. Car was pretty hurt after that incident we had. So I'm happy with a 4th place finish. That is for sure. Let's see how much it's going to cost us. Oh, I forgot about the sponsor. So 3rd Street Bakery will jump on board, $2,500 in a signing bonus with $2,770 per race. Let's go ahead and get them signed up, get the contract written, signed, and delivered. Let's get 3rd Street Bakery on board. All right, so top 5s. I think we can do top 5s. We'll get the challenging thing there. And we got a lot of repairs, 7842. So let's fully repair that vehicular there. But also before we leave here today, let's get the engine fully upgraded. So not only did we get it fully repaired, we are now level 4 in everything right now. So this car is near perfection right now. So, all right, we got next episode will be 4 races, Madison Lake, Eldora, Kokomo, Knoxville. We've already raced Eldora and Kokomo. So those will be members only exclusives, but Madison Lake and Knoxville will be part of the regular viewing for you all. But that's going to do it for us here today. Episode 91 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.